Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Deck Profiles for One Piece. Today I'm very excited because we finally get to talk about Doflamingo. Some are calling it the best deck in the format. I am calling it the best deck in the format. This deck is at minimum bottom 3 in my opinion. It's incredibly powerful now with the new support. It is unbelievable how strong and impressive the deck can be. And we are here to do a card by card. Now, this deck, there's some wiggle room you can do with some cards, like maybe you want to play 10-drop Kaido or Red Rock, but the core of the deck is going to look the same no matter what, and that's what we're here to talk about. So we'll start with the leader for the card by card and make our way down as usual. So first things first, Doflamingo himself. When you have 2 Dawn on him and he attacks, you can tap another Dawn, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a Warlord with 4 or less, you can play that card rested. You will never whiff with this unless you blind it, because there are so many cards in the deck that prevent you from screwing up how it looks. So the whole key of the deck is to organize your top, so that way you always have the ability to activate Doflamingo leader skill and to always fill up your board as fast as possible. Next is Weevil. On play, draw a card. It's a 4-cost 6,000. Incredible card with Jinbe, incredible card with leader ability. He's a nuisance to get rid of, and he's massive, and this is pretty much the main beater in your deck. Next is the 1-drop Perona. On play, look at 5 and reorganize. This is the optimal turn 1 that you want. And that's pretty much as good as it gets. You play this, you sort, and now you know what your next couple of draws are, so you can plan out your attacks. Just be very careful and don't forget what's on top, because otherwise you're going to look very silly when you swing with Doflamingo when you whiff completely, or it's something you didn't want to play. Next is 4-drop Pudding. This is one of the best cards in blue, and a huge pain in the neck for a lot of decks to deal with. On play, your opponent puts their hand back into their deck and shuffles, and then draws 5. This card kills certain matchups. It makes yellow get screwed, it screws over green with a huge hand, Whitebeard with a huge hand, pretty much anything with a big hand just goes back to 5 and they gotta fight for their life. Next is Crocodile. This is primarily a 2k counter that has on play, pay 1, bounce to 2 or less. You don't really want to do that. He's pretty much a 2,000 counter in the deck, and he's an emergency body if you're really bricking. Next is the Jinbe, best card in the deck in my opinion. On play, you can play a Warlord from your hand, and it's active. You can Jinbe into Boa, you can Jinbe into Weevil, you could Jinbe into Law or Mihawk, or pretty much everything in the deck except for Sengoku and Pudding and Perona. And the card is so sick. It's that good and it has a counter. God, that's a good card. Next is 4 Sengoku 1-drop. On play, look at 5, add a Warlord. Simple enough. Just lets you grab. It's a classic searcher. Next is the Gekko Moria 4-drop. On play, you can salvage a 4 or less, except Gekko Moria from trash to hand. So it's a good way to, you can block with Boa and then play Moria and bounce the Boa back to hand. Then you can play Jinbe and then play Boa. The deck has a million combo pieces at this point. Next is the Mihawk, a 2k counter, but sometimes he does have application. His on attack is with 1 Dawn, draw 2 and trash 2. So it's a good way to cycle your hand if you want to see more cards. But outside of that, very solid 2k counter. Next is the new Law from the starter deck, the SR. On play, you can bounce one of your characters to bounce a 4 or less on the board. It doesn't have to even be your opponent's, it could be your own. So typically what you want to do is when you play this Law, you can bounce your own Sengoku, or you can bounce whatever you bring in rested from Doflamingo's leader skill, so that way it doesn't die next turn, and then you can bounce something else. So this card is great because you can do it into purple, and you can bounce Zorojuro so it can't swing for the Dawn. You can do it into Okiku, or the Kikunojo in yellow, so that way it doesn't die and give your opponent a life because you're at 3 or less. Pretty much, this card can bounce Rebecca also. I mean, it's so good. It's unbelievable how many good cards are in this starter deck. Next is Buggy. Same thing as Perona, but a little worse. But he's searchable and he's a 2k counter, so in that regard, he's better than her. You pretty much want to use him exclusively for the 2k counter, unless you don't see Perona turn 1. There's times you want to do this so you can set up your turn, but again, it's hand dependent. You don't know 100% what you're going to be working with. Next, the banger of a card, the 4-drop Boa Hancock. It's a blocker with 6,000 power and says, on play, look at 3, and then give a character or a leader with Warlords a Dawn. So this means you only need 2 more Dawn to do Doflamingo's ability. You can attach a Dawn with Boa, put one on Dofi, and then swing, and then rest it, and then get your leader skill off. So good for that purpose alone. If you don't want to do that, you could do it to make Weevil a 7. I mean, it's really solid. Such a good blocker, such an amazing ability on play, such a strong deck. Next is the Blackbeard from the starter deck. On play, put a card from your hand on top of your deck, attach 2 rested Dawn. So similar to the Boa, except I think this card is crazy good because of the fact that you're basically putting the target on top of your deck and then giving Doflamingo the 2 Dawn. So you just have to swing for 7 and then do leader skill, and then whatever you put on top, that's your hit. It's pretty much all guaranteed. There's no guessing games with this deck. You should be able to manipulate everything to your abilities. Next is the Gravity Blade Raging Tiger, 7-drop, bottom decks 2/6 or less. Staple. Really good for board control, really good in the mirror, really good into a bunch of matchups, honestly. And then lastly, we have the Perfume Femur. It gives a Warlord type card, character or leader, 2,000 power, and it makes them unblockable. So it's like Diable Jinbe, except they actually get stronger with the actual card, which is amazing. This is the best way to win games at points. You run 2 because 1's too little and 3 is too much. And that's the deck profile for Doflamingo. The deck is unbelievably good, and I'm gonna do my best to show you guys that. So here we go. Alright, we are up against Uta, and we are gonna go second because we want to get the Jinbe turn off. So let's keep here because we have Perona, and we'll see if we can find the Jinbe. Let's hope he's in the top 5. If he's not, I'm debating on just putting the stack to the bottom just so I could get it faster. So turn 1 New Genesis. Let's play Perona. Next card. Awesome. So here's what we're going to do. So we're going to draw into Jinbe. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Sengoku here so I can draw the Sengoku next turn. And then I want to do the ability to play the Weevil, which will draw me the Teach and then draw the Moria. And we are good. So let's see what the Uta does. I'm gonna assume she's gonna swing for 6. Another New Genesis? Wow. Talk about lucky. So the first card she grabbed was Chopper. Second card was Katakuri. She's likely going to play Katakuri right now, so I'm actually going to counter out, and I'm gonna keep this pudding in my hand so that way when her hand gets massive, I just win the game. Let's see if she'll play Katakuri or she'll play Blocker Uta. Anything else? Yep, there he is. So we're going to swing here with Doflamingo. Will she take it? Probably not, but it's worth a shot. We're going to play Jinbe into Weevil, and we're going to pass. So the only way for this Katakuri to gain the 2,000 is if no Dawn is attached and she uses all 5 of that Dawn. But I doubt that'll happen. What's the plan? I'm really wondering how this is gonna go. So let's see, she's gonna go to 8, adding I'm Invincible to hand. We're gonna counter out of that. And then the Katakuri can't swing this turn unless she attaches Dawn to it. Okay, she's gonna go Brook into Uta and go back down to 6. Well, I know she has a chopper in her hand, and I know she has I'm Invincible in her hand. So let's see, what can we do here? So let's go 7 to lead. See if she takes. Then I'm gonna go Boa. Actually, no. I don't think I need Boa at this point. She's at 7, and I know she has I'm Invincible in the 2K. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the Pudding to cycle. And I'm gonna swing 5. I would rather that she throw away her hand here. If we place in Goku, I'm hoping that we can find possibly the Law. Well, another Jinbe would never hurt. So at this point, if they do kill my Jinbe and my Weevil, I'm just going to play more Jinbe and Weevils. So it doesn't matter. They're at 7 Dawn, so they could go into Film Luffy. So we'll just have to see what they do here. I'm pretty confident. I haven't lost any life yet, and they're already at 2. And their hand is completely random now. So they do have the blocker Uta. That's fine. Let's see if they're going to go for the board or if they're going to go for the leader. Going for board in this case is fine. I just want to see what they can do. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention about the Boa is that you can also look at 3. Film Nami. That's fine. I'm going to see if they're going to try to commit on clearing my board. And I'll be at 8 next turn. Okay, the Film Nami, but she doesn't get the ability. I am gonna let Jinbe die here, and I will take the 6. Wow, awesome. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna go Jinbe into Law. We're gonna bounce Sengoku, and we're gonna bounce back their Uta. Let's see. I don't know the top card of my deck. So let's go 5 into Brook and see if they counter. That's fine. And then I'm just gonna play the Weevil and pass. I have the Blackbeard in my hand. He came a little late, but I think we're still in a good position. At this point, she has to start swinging at me, and I have no problem with taking it. Okay, she's gonna go 5, and she's gonna do the Nami, which means, hey, Drew's New Genesis. Let's counter 1. And the next turn we could just go a bunch of 7s. And then even if she survives, there's not a lot she can do. Okay, so she drew Brook off the New Genesis. It could be possible she's trying to play another Uta blocker. But it really depends. So she has 8 up. Well, she has 7 up now. I'm gonna take this. It was Katakuri that she drew. Okay, so I have a 2K in my hand, so I'm no longer worried. What's the play? Being at 7 is really awkward for her. Because, I mean, she could play Katakuri and she could play Uta, or she could do Brook into Katakuri. But she has 4 things on the board already. I still think Blocker Luffy is the best option here, but nope, she's going for the Uta. And she has 3 up. I guess it's to make either the Katakuri 7 or the Brook 6. Okay, so it's to make the Brook 6. We're gonna 2K out of that one. And I guess Katakuri is gonna swing. You could go for 9. No, you're just going for... I'm just gonna block. I'm intending to go for game here, so I don't really care. Drawing a Gravity Blade would be so huge right now. Okay, so she had I'm invincible again. That's fine. That's the end of her turn, at least. So we'll see what we can do. Perfume Femur? Okay. Not bad. So we're gonna go 7 with Law. Let's see if she'll block it or she'll take it. She should know that Perfume Femur in this matchup is just like a game ender. Okay, so she blocked. Let's go 5 with Pudding. Okay. 7 with Weevil. Seven with Jinbe. If she takes it, the game's over. Oh. Well. That's exactly why you have to worry about Perfume Femur. I don't think she has 2 2Ks and a 1K. It's possible. But, only one way to find out. I don't know if the opponent is attempting to block. Okay, nice. That went well. So you have to be really careful about the Perfume Femur. I think if they blocked early with the Utas, I was likely going to just hit their board and then just play the Boa blocker. Just so that way I could survive another turn and then just start killing them. That was a fun one. Hey, we're up against Bonney. Matchup is a little scary, to be honest. I'm gonna keep just so I can play Teach turn 1. And then hopefully I draw something good for the Jinbe. Because I don't want to Jinbe into Moria when I have nothing in my trash. That's really awkward. And I don't want that Croc either. So I'm going to take the 7 here. A Jinbe? Oh man, this is really not good. Let's be cute. Alright. Well, that's definitely better. I can play Weevil or I can play Jinbe Weevil, draw the Raging Tiger. Looks good to me. Yep. He was just there to bait. There's Cavendish. So the Gravity Blade, I'm definitely going to play next turn. So let's go 7 here and not do my leader skill. Yeah, tap the Bunky, I don't care. And then we're going to go Jinbe into Weevil. So typically you're going to want to always swing with the Weevil because they're going to rest the Jinbe, because that's just how the matchup goes, unfortunately. Whiffed with Baby 5. Good. It's one less card to deal with. They have 6, so they could go into Hawkins here. And then re-stand 2 Dawn with Cavendish swing. Or not. You're going to go into... Nope. I'm going to counter out of that. Carrot. This is where Gravity Blade goes hard. Let's get these 2 nuisances out of here. And then we're gonna put a Dawn on Weevil and swing for 7. Yep, there's the Jinbe rest, like we predicted. And then I'm gonna go into Baby 5. Gravity Blade is single-handedly saving us from this matchup. They're probably gonna go 7 into Jinbe, which I will block. Let's salvage the Jinbe next turn. 7, so we're gonna go... They have 8. We're gonna pudding their hand. Then we're gonna go... Seven with Weevil. See what they're gonna do here. If they block with Hawkins, I'm gonna just hit them. They did block with Hawkins. Okay. E5 and then E7. Or let's play this. Put Boa back on top, attach 2 Dawn, swing for 7. Now they have 1 life to R4, and they have a small hand that I shuffled, and this matchup feels really good because of that. I think, like, Doflamingo just doesn't care. Wherever she goes... Okay. I was debating if it was going to go into Jinbe, fine. Okay, so Doflamingo freeze, that's fine. So we are going to do... Let's go Jinbe into... Nice. Gravity Blade on top. We're gonna grab that just in case. And then we're going to put something here. 5, 6, 7. Seven again. Offense aggro pudding, who cares? They have to deal with my Jinbe and my Boa, and I'm drawing Gravity Blade, so if they don't play another Hawkins, then whatever. This is a matchup I used to be worried about. not so much anymore. Okay, great. So they have 2 in hand. They have Hawkins, they have Dofi, they have not Bonney, almost like Boa, because I'm looking at her. That's fine. If I block with Boa, they're gonna just kill her, and I don't know if she has no Doflamingo. So I don't want to risk it. Exactly my point. So let's see. I'm just gonna go 9. How do I want to do this? Well, it's only going to be 7 no matter what. Let's bounce this and bounce this. If there's no blocker, like Hawkins, I just win. And if she has other blockers, then I win because I'm going to just Gravity Blade them. That's the game. Yes. Alright, so yeah, none of this would have mattered. And if they drew a Rouge, I would have just Gravity Bladed him. It doesn't matter. I had this game 100% won. And that's Doflamingo. Deck's crazy, man. We are up against Black Yellow Luffy. And we're definitely gonna go second here. I'm gonna keep just for the Gravity Blades. Too important. And the Luffy, okay, just drew Pudding. Wow, unbelievable. Now let's grab this, see if we can find Jinbe here in our pile. We do not see him, which is not good, but I guess we'll just grab a Mihawk to try to accelerate that process. I will take the 5. Okay. I'm just gonna play Weevil and pass. I'm not gonna hit him. For what? So he can kill me? We don't need another. We don't need this. See? And this is exactly why. Let's see. Let's see if we can find Jinbe. Still no Jinbe. Wow, that's not good. It's actually really, really bad. Still, well, there's Gravity Blade, so we're definitely gonna grab that. We're gonna just swing 7. If he's gonna just rip his life all the way down, I might as well start hitting him. I'm ready for the Sabo. Because I'll be at 8, so I'm just gonna Gravity Blade him. Again, 5. And again, no. Egghead Luffy. Sure. Well, got bad news for you, pal. Those are gone. Fix the face. At this point, I don't care. I will put him down to 0. Because he's gonna sculpt this perfect hand that I'm gonna just putting him and punch him. Okay, the child Luffy. Okay. So yes, double Luffy. Single Luffy. Sure. Is he gonna hard play Sabo? I really hope he has Sabo in his hand, otherwise he's not in a good spot. Because I will counter out if he goes 9 into Jinbe. Or 9 into Jinbe. God, I wish he was here. 10 into Weevil. Be really funny if you went 7 with this Sabo. Okay. You gonna trash that life? Sure, dude. Let's see if I shuffled his hand for better or for worse. He doesn't have anything, really. He's got 1 Luffy minimum. And it could be whatever he has in his hand for the second life. He did find the Sabo. So I'm just going to Gravity Blade the Sabo next turn. And then I'm also going to Gravity Blade the Ivankov. And then I'll go 9 with Weevil. Sure, I'll take the 8. Yep, there's Sabo. He has to know the Gravity Blade's coming. Wow, he still has 8 Dawn up. He could go into Moria. Okay. Pop Weevil, yep. No. And I will take that. 5 in hand. So we're going to actually just get rid of those. You know what? Mama didn't raise no bitch. Never punished. Let's put the boa back on top. Assign 2 Dawn. Just gonna rip his hand, I don't care. There's no rush in his deck except for Ace. There he is. Gecko Moria. So he's just gonna have 2 Luffys again? Man, that's really frustrating. This matchup is hard. He's just clearing my whole board. He's not letting me have any fun. What do I do here? Oh, gee, thanks. Now you show up. I have a very stupid idea. We're gonna go 11. And I'm gonna bounce my Sengoku to bounce their Ivankov. It worked. Wow. Ain't that something? Well, if he grabs another Luffy and my boa dies, I lose. But if he can't, oh, he tried. Oh, he got the rush ace. Oh no. I have to counter. Does he have a kid ace? Doesn't look like it. He had another Sabo. No, no. That is so frustrating. Dang it, dude. There's now like legitimately no way that we win this, I don't think. Let's go 7. I've never seen that card in my life. Let's go 9. That's it. I lose. Oh man. Like I could have went elsewhere, but there's no way. I just can't. And if he brings out this Luffy, I just lose. I guess. I don't know. What? Why did he concede? I lost. That's cool, I guess. I don't know what he thought I was gonna do. He had 2 Flampeys in hand. I never stood a chance, dude. That's really funny. So I definitely lost. I don't know what he thought my law did, but he also was gonna draw an ace next turn. There was no universe. I mean, there's some games where you can swing it in your favor. If you can get more gravity blades, maybe I should have denied damage more. You know, this is an annoying matchup. I also never saw Jinbe's, so my board was really low power. But let's just say I lost that. I'm gonna definitely try some more matchups and see how we do. We're gonna go Jinbe, Weevil, draw Boa. That's fine. He's probably gonna just swing 5. Easy counter. Nice. That's why I didn't take it. It's all a lie. Jinbe, Weevil, swing 5. I will take that one though. There's Kid. Oh my god. That was fast. We'll go Boa. We'll put Weevil on top and then grab another 2K. Just gotta be aggressive. The Kid is gonna be a problem, and the King too. Ooh. Oh, 1, 2. No. Nothing I could do. So he's at 6, so I can just go like. Eight. Swing. Let's see. Let's grab this next so we can grab Weevil with leader ability. Going 9. There's Queen, which I have a gravity blade for, so whatever. The hand is getting really big. I'm gonna take the 9 because, of course. Let's see. I'm gonna go Gecko, grab Jinbe, play Boa. Swing here. Grab that. It just gives them a body to swing at, so like it's fine. Dorojuro, grabbing the Sanji blocker. He's 8 to my 10, so it would activate. So he's gonna play the Sanji, and then I'm gonna Gravity Blade them both and go for game. Unless he doesn't know. Let's see. Well, I can't let this Mr. 2 live. Get those out of here. This is a close one. Eight to me? Sure. Rush Kaido, that's what I thought. I don't know if I have enough. Nice, I got it. Just barely. Whew, wow. And here we go into Black Luffy, one of my favorite decks of all time. How is this game gonna go? God, I have no idea. We're in trouble once that Jack comes out, so we gotta play fast. Cool turn 1. No Jinbe, woo! Oh, they play 1000 Sunny. I really was hoping I would have seen a Weevil there. Oh. That's great. Nope, this is perfect. I realize now I could have brought the Weevil out. But I'd rather just do Jinbe Weevil next turn. I'm definitely still learning all of these starter decks. So what you're seeing here is what you're getting, basically. But I'll definitely never be a self-proclaimed good player at this game. I just enjoy it a lot. And at least the deck profile is there, so you can see how the deck works. We love casting spells. No. We're gonna go Jinbe into Weevil. We're gonna swing 5. Nothing. We're gonna Perona. Put Boa on top. That was a mistake. Because this makes me cycle. Shoot. You know what? It's fine. The whole point is to be really obnoxious with your board. Eight in hand, he has Jack next turn. Sure. What can I do here? There's Kuzan. There is no Jack coming in. I'm gonna save my Mihawk if he goes for it. Well, he's drawing. What's the plan? Sure. Seven in hand? Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. This is really gross. We're gonna swing 2. I'm gonna trash these 2. See if he takes it. If he doesn't, nice. Now I can do this. Let's make him lose some cards. Nice. So if it doesn't play a blocker next turn, I win. But he likely can go Moria. No, he has something in his trash. Never mind. He can likely lose. But I have no hand. So he can clear 3 things on my board, and then I'm going to go 15,000 per game. 8 cost. Realistically, the only blocker he'll be running is Rebecca, unless he's playing the Nami blocker from his starter deck, but I doubt it. Where are you gonna minus the power? To Weevil? Sure. Sabo? Sure. So he loses. Okay, well, good game. I'm gonna end the video right here in that case. This was a fun one. I love this deck. I wish I was a better pilot, but what can you do, right? So I'll let him finish his turn, and then I'll just kill him next turn. Yep, go ahead. Go for game. Hit me first so I can go for game. Sure. Alright. That's the game. Well, everyone, thanks for stopping by. This was probably the most fun I've had so far. And I will see you guys next time.